Okay, so just installed OBS in the studio, the AudioStorm studio. So this is a first time trial. I don't even know it's going to work here. I've done it before, but never here with Wi-Fi, with all the thing, camera stuff changed. So let's get to this. I finally, after this horrible year of shortages and stuff missing and things exploding, and they're still exploding, by the way. I'm importing resistors because I can't even buy them in this country, the ones I want. Anyway, next thing up is Kickstarters. Right, I've done 3 over the last like 3 years, and that's too slow, and it's making me angry. I want to do like 100 pedals. That's what I want to do. I can't do that. I want 100 pedals. So I'm going to make a start now and start speeding this up. So I've got help, people who are helping me solder, people helping me drill and assemble, so I can focus on the good, cool stuff for you guys. I don't have a clue what I'm doing here. I have no way of checking this stream, and I'm just hoping I can save it. But so here we go. On the side of the screen here, if I look this way, see that's like I should put it on the other side, is the first of the ideas. Now I'm going to be prototyping these in the next couple of weeks, because at the moment they're really just schematics. This is super early stuff. We don't even know if these are going to work yet, which is why I've got 3 of them, because they might not. They might suck, but at least 1 of the 3 will be good. So this is it. This is as far as we've got. There's nothing. But I always begin with an idea. You've got to begin with something passionate, something beautiful, and I really love the Sansamp stuff, the GT2, the Classic. I've always loved them, but I've wanted one that wasn't for recording, one that was just as a pedal. And I love the guy's ethos. I've read a lot about how he poo-pooed valves and poo-pooed a lot of different things. Said, oh, no. And he went really back to basics and said, let's assume nothing, right? And let's just put components on the board, see how they sound, and judge for myself. And he did that, and so consequently, these amazing pedals, in my opinion. So the Grand Classic is a homage, or my plan is to make it an homage to the Classic and the GT, which I have no idea what the GT2 stands for, so I'm pretending it's Grand. And in that principle, I always really like the way theirs went from California to British, so I'm gonna use a valve. So I'm using this central sweep is going to hopefully be like a pre-EQ that alters the tonal characteristic of how it overloads. The scoop control is something I came across a long while ago, because most guitar amps have too much mids. They all have mids. There's mids overflowing, so what we generally do is cut the mids. We almost never actually boost them. Even when you see a control on an amp, it doesn't really go from cut to boost. What it actually goes is from cut and cut all the way to don't cut. That's it. So, and I came across this on, of all things, a crate amp. I fell in love with a crate rack many years ago, this design. I looked up and it's this beautiful circuit. It's very common actually in certain areas. So we'll have this really focused control over the mid-range, which is something the GT2 and the Classic never had, and it irritated me. I think mid is so important. Mids are so important with a guitar. So I want to have control over that. So we have this scoop control, which will work in conjunction with mids plus. We'll get into that some other time, but oh my God. 1 minute. Answer that back. Only give me a minute anyway. So mids plus, and yeah, high control, mids plus, drive level, and all these different modes. Deep is a homage to the Marshall sound. High gains is what it says. It is the filter. I think I want to put the filter in there so that we can have some of the filtering and we kind of get in the Sansamp range. So this is the idea, is this all singing, all dancing kind of American to British kind of almost channel simulator. I almost wanted to call it the Channel 3, because I thought this is what I want it to be. It's like the 3rd channel on your amp. You've got your clean, you've got your dirty, you've got another. And it's to open up the idea of another channel, but without amp sims, just a raw pedal. So this is it. So anyway, this is really just a test blog. So I'll cut it off there, and I shall ring my wife back and check on her. She's probably just in the supermarket, ask her what beer I want, hopefully. See you guys soon.